Hello you guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing how to grow your business without paying any money. If you guys are interested in craft, crochet, and business videos, make sure you subscribe down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every time I upload a new video. And with that, let's get started on this video. So these ideas are basically going to be marketing without paying for marketing, and how to find people that are going to be interested in your brand without paying for ads or paying for influencer promotion or anything like that. And just so you guys know, up until this point I have not paid any money for ads, for influencers to market my stuff. I haven't even sent anyone products for them to talk about or anything like that. This is going to be completely from how I've grown myself without any of that stuff. So now with that little disclaimer said, let's get started. And just so you guys know, I will be sharing the biggest thing that has helped me at the very end of the video. So make sure you stay till then. So of course, like the easiest thing you can do is tell people. Like shout it from the rooftops. You can tell your family members, your friends, your co-workers if you have another job, like anything like that. Telling anyone will help. Anytime you tell somebody, that's a new potential customer and that's a new potential person to spread word of mouth from. And if you guys don't know, word of mouth, I just basically mean like one person telling another person about your business or about your products or whatever it is. You know, just tell anybody and I promise it will help at least get you a few followers or a few sales or whatever it is. So my next idea for you guys is to post about your stuff on Reddit. If you guys don't know what Reddit is, honestly I don't even know how to explain to you guys what Reddit is. Hopefully you know what it is as you're watching this. If you don't, you can do some research on it yourself, but basically there's different groups on there. So there's one for Etsy and there's some for YouTubers and there's some for small business owners and crafts and crochet and like all different ones. And I've joined so many of them and posted a lot about my stuff in them as well. Like if I come out with a new video, I'll just say, hey guys, if anyone's interested, I just posted this video, let me know what you think. And if you have any videos similar to mine, I'd love to watch them, so give me your link down below or something like that. And a lot of times people will interact with you, and it's not necessarily like sub for sub or anything, because you definitely don't want to do that, or like follow for follow or anything, because it can get spammy. And whatever you're on, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or whatever, if they see you doing that constantly, they can either deactivate your account or delete it or something like that. So you don't want to take any chances of that happening. But if you genuinely ask for somebody's links to a video and they send it to you and you really like it, then of course go subscribe to them. And especially if you're making similar content, you can make friends with them. But again, Reddit is just a good place to start out with, especially for small business owners, because for me, I can find a Reddit page that's about selling mini pillows and I can post an ad on there saying, hey guys, I make mini pillows, these are some pictures of ones I have, this is my Etsy shop, check it out. And if somebody's really interested in that, then they can come to my shop and favorite my shop, so they'll see my other items that I make, or they might buy something, who knows. So that is a really great way to just find some people that are interested in the same things. And going along with that, Facebook groups are also very, very helpful. So there are a lot of Facebook groups for YouTube and for Etsy, and the same things that I basically said for Reddit. There's a lot of them, and a lot of them that you can find people that are interested in the same things as you, and that way, obviously don't be pushy when you're on there, but you can just say, hey guys, just wanted to mention I have an Etsy shop and this is what I sell. Please check me out if you're interested. But your best advocate is yourself. Nobody cares more about your small business than you do. So get out there and advertise for yourself on either Facebook groups or Reddit. or even if you do Pinterest, because I do that. A lot of craft stuff is on Pinterest, so that's why I do Pinterest stuff as well. But there's Pinterest groups you can join as well that have to do with crochet or knit or crafts in general or anything like that. And there's a lot of rules to a lot of them, but they're helpful to get to people that are interested in purchasing from a small business. So any type of group you can join is super helpful. So my next idea is to go to free events. So for me personally, I went to, so far, one craft sale, and that did end up in me making, I think, like 5 to 10 sales that day. They can be super great things to get your name out in the community, and especially, I feel the same way at least, I like to support local small businesses. And sometimes if you're on Etsy or you're on Shopify or whatever, if you're an online business, it's harder for people to know that you're local to them technically because they don't see you in a storefront. But just putting yourself out there, especially when you're there with your products and you're in an environment where people are looking to buy from people that are making handmade stuff and small businesses that make handmade or whatever. I'm just speaking from my experience, by the way. If you guys do something that is completely on the opposite spectrum, still you can apply this to yourself, but I'm just speaking about like craft sales. But of course, like if you're into video games or whatever, there's video game conventions and all kinds of stuff like that that would be local to you that you could basically just look into and see if you can find some like-minded people around in your area or some people that would be likely to buy your product or service. So anyway, that's something that really helps. So my next idea is to make business cards. And now, I know what you're thinking, that's gonna cost me money. And sometimes, yes, it can. I have a specific way where I do it where the only thing I need is cardstock paper and my computer. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video, you can let me know down below in the comments or just like this video or whatever it is. But basically having business cards puts you out there so much more, because like I was saying earlier, my mom is one of my biggest supporters in all of this. So if she has a keychain on her keyring or something and somebody's like, oh, I really like that, when she's at the grocery store or whatever, she'll be like, thanks, here's my daughter made it, here's her business card. You know, don't give them any option, just hand them the business card. And then they're like, okay, cool. And you know, the business card says crochet and crafts and, you know, Etsy and all that stuff. So it tells them everything I do. And you know, if they want to come to me for a custom order or to buy something off my shop, they can. Also, when you're doing craft sales, it's great to have business cards, because if you have a little bag that somebody bought stuff in, and you can just slip your business card in the bag, or if somebody's interested in checking out what you have on your online storefront or whatever, even if they don't buy something, you can easily hand them a business card while you're right there. So super convenient to have, because most people will never remember your shop name by the time they get home, or by the time they get in their car or whatever it is. So make sure you give them that business card. Even if they lose it, there's still more of a chance that they will actually look into your shop if they have your business card, because they will remember the name of your shop, and that will really help. So the next thing I can suggest to you guys is to make a website. And now, there's a lot of them that you can do for free, but of course you won't get the .com with it, because you have to buy the domain yourself, which I did buy the domain for mine. But make a storefront where it shows everything you do. You list all your products on there. Even if you don't sell through that website and you sell through like Etsy or something, list all your items on there. That way if they see something they're interested in, they'll go to your Etsy shop and put links to where if they click on the photo, it'll take them to the Etsy listing. And like personally for me, it's a lot of links that I have to give people for my YouTube channel and for my Instagram and for my Etsy store and for my website, and like there's so many different ones. So if I can just give them my one link to my website, and then on the homepage of my website it links to everything else, it's so much more useful that way. For me personally, I've started to do blog posts and I've gotten some traction on those as well because I've been learning a little bit about the Google Analytics and stuff like that. So you can use SEO, which, in case you don't know, it's search engine optimization. I'll link a video on SEO down below. But you can use that to increase your business that you're getting, because if people are searching for it and your website comes up for that, it's like, for example, if somebody's searching for crochet stuffed animals and my SEO is good for my website, mine will pop up as one of the search results, and if they click on it and then go to my Etsy shop and buy something from there, then that is an example of, you know, how my SEO is working out for me. Okay, you guys, so my final idea that I'm sure you've been waiting for since the beginning of the video when I said I would share my best idea last, and that is social media. So I know I've already talked about like Reddit and Facebook and Pinterest and stuff, but hear me out, okay? If you are a business owner or you have a company or whatever it is, you have to have accounts on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest and YouTube, like everywhere, and it's non-negotiable nowadays. Of course, you don't have to do all of those. It's good to just have a few that you focus on. Like for me, mostly I focus on YouTube and Instagram. You have to have social medias. There are so many people in my same niche that have social medias that have huge followings. And a lot of times when you look up a business, like let's just say Amazon, for example. If you look up Amazon, of course Amazon's website's gonna come up, and then what comes up after that? A lot of times their social media handles too. If you don't have at least Instagram, I would say, and maybe one other that you focus on, people that buy from your shop probably won't really remember you, because in their day-to-day life, what do? They scroll through Instagram, they scroll through TikTok, they scroll through Facebook, all those different apps, all the different social medias they scroll through. There's not very many people that go onto Etsy unless they're looking to buy something, but almost everyone that has a social media account goes on it at least once a day, if not once a week, or something of that nature. So if you're marketing yourself on social media platforms and somebody follows you and you post, say, every other day when they're scrolling through their feed, they're gonna be reminded of, oh yeah, I really like that person, let me check in and see what they put on their Etsy shop recently. And then when they go on your Etsy shop, they see, wow, that's super cute, let me buy that. That's all it takes for someone to buy something. So you have to market yourself on social media, especially when your competitors are doing the same. And I can almost guarantee you, with any business, any niche, doesn't matter if like your business is on the opposite side of the spectrum as somebody else's, pretty much everybody on that spectrum needs to be marketing their businesses on social media. One of the main ways to get yourself found on social media is to use hashtags. So like, for example, on Instagram, you have 30 hashtags you can use. When you're writing something on Instagram, write your caption and then hit enter a few times and then do a list of hashtags. Now you want them to be something that relates to you. So like for me, the first one is normally Katie being creative, because I want all of my business posts and everything about my business to be under that hashtag. And then also crochet stuffed animals, because that's what I sell. And Etsy seller, because I'm an Etsy seller. Basically, all of the hashtags you can use, you need to use all 30 of them, or whatever the number is, or however much you can use. You need to use all of them to have the chance to get people to find you. And of course, you want to use some that aren't too oversaturated, but also some that people are still posting on and looking at, you know. basically, if you're trying to market yourself online without having to pay for ads, just look into SEO. I'm gonna link some videos down below on what SEO is, how to strengthen your SEO for your business, or whatever the videos are like that. I'm gonna link them down below. But also, if you guys want me to share what I know about SEO, please leave me a comment down below, or even like this video, or head over to my Instagram and let me know over there, or do something to let me know that you want to see a video about SEO and how to strengthen your SEO for your small business. But in the meantime, I will include some video links for you to watch on that. But if you want to hear some from my perspective, again, just let me know. But with all of that, I hope these ideas were really helpful for you guys. If they were, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you guys would like to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and turn on the post notification bell down below. And as normal, if you guys want to check out my social medias, the blog post that goes along with this video, more videos of mine, and much more, make sure you guys check out the links in the description box down below. And with all of that, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!